So when I was banging the Rathalos.
Anyway, I was using the tickets first, right? And then I saw the it was gold, and I saw the ruler, the thing, and I was like, did they actually get him? And then that was John. I told you, John was the spook, and then I was like, like almost had it, and then I was just like, yeah, all right, you know what? I'll just probably spend half the gems I have, whatever, and then lo and behold, my first 10 summon, I got him. I was lucky.
Like the Demon Horror was off of a ticket pool.
Yeah.
And then a lot of 10 pools had to go through to just get Peacock Man. I was like, I'm done. Fuck this game. And that's why I like with my boyfriend on his Genshin Impact shit. He's like, the RNG sucks in this game. I was like, you don't know nothing. Sit down.
I mean, with that being said, I did not get Zhongli, unfortunately. No, I mean, at least not yet. But not during my first 5, but my first 5 10 pulls. And that didn't happen, unfortunately. But I did get D-Luke, which is like, he's like pretty much like the best DPS Claymore user. So who's also Pyro. So there you go. So I got something, but not the guy that I wanted for this banner. But there's still time, you know. There will be another chance, I guess, once I gather some more gems, but that will be for something down the road. But I guess we can use that as the intro. So yeah, as intended. So anyway, welcome back everyone to episode 122.
God, we're old.
Yeah. we're pretty old, right? It's been quite the journey to getting here. But anyway, so this is indeed probably the last one with Zawa, because next week, right? You're heading to Florida.
I'm dying.
Mm-hmm. You're flying.
I'm dying. No, dying.
You're oh well, here. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Goodbye, kids. You're not gonna see me for a week, which is like 1,000 years.
1,000, yeah. By the time you're back, that's when we'll record again anyway. Like, yeah. So I guess that's perfect. But
yep, and by the time I come back, we could do a late discussion of the VGAs.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. That's that'll be perfect. So yeah. But anyway, we have some news to talk about, and then if we have some time to fill in, we'll just talk about what we've been playing and stuff like that. But we do indeed have some stuff to talk about. So yeah, as you can see on the docket. So let's start this off with something very unexpected from something relatively niche, but it's been getting some traction, right? And that's from does Nomura work on this one? It's The World Ends With You, right? To precisely say the whole title, it's Neo: The World Ends With You, which is just kind of interesting. This is a title for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch, so we're still getting some games for the PlayStation 4, so it's not completely over for that console just yet. Definitely for the Switch as well. I will bringing that up right now. Did you hear about this?
I heard about it, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
Even though I never played the first version of it, you know.
Never played the first the first title myself, and then I think Ender, who once upon a time, was here, but he's been really busy. But anyway, he played a good amount of it, right? So out of all of us, he has the most hours in it. I think, right? Probably we have like one more person that's played it before, but interesting characters from looking the outside in. I think what they were in Kingdom Hearts 2, right?
No,
Or was it
it was the 3DS.
3DS one. Sorry, that was
Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Jump Distance. Yeah, excuse me.
D.
Yeah. Yeah, 3DS, the 3Ds. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, so this one is, I think this is entirely new. I think this does take place in the same universe or something like that. Let me go ahead and play one of the trailers, which is the Japanese one.
Persona?
Yeah, right. Like Tower Records. Is that from is Digimon?
I mean,
the gameplay looks interesting. Fret. Boom! I wonder who this guy is.
Xehanort?
Yeah, right. I think he might be the same character, or I think it's the same character from the first game. Oh, some of the frame rate is a little choppy, but that might be the Switch version.
Yep.
But it's not terrible. But noticeable.
They're not wearing masks. What the hell's wrong with them?
Well, that guy is. He's just wearing it on his chin. I think that is a mask, or that's just part of his like suit or something. It looks like he's wearing a mask on his chin, which is funny. Oh yeah, okay, so it is the same universe, because it's gotta be. I don't know if this is a sequel or a prequel.
Shiva.
There's some old characters that we just saw.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we into Ruby now?
Oh, interesting cutscene. It's like 3D. It's like the Guilty Gear approach.
Yep.
2021 summer.
Mm-hmm. So Q3.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or is it Q2? I'm confused.
Well, it depends. I mean, it might be like, well, it's got to be the end of 2, early 3, right? So, if you want to be like really precise, but seems interesting though.
Yep.
From the gameplay side of things. I mean, if there's anything else you wanted to say.
Like, it's like, to me, it's upholding the like the art style from the first, or
yeah, for sure,
from the first game. I
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be calling it the first game, because we don't know if this is a
prequel or sequel. Yeah.
Prequel, yeah. So it's like.
I mean, technically, I mean, technically, you can call it a second game. It's just that's just from the marketing standpoint. But if you want to, but from a more chronological standpoint, yeah, then it's up in the air for right now. Yeah, we don't know yet. Maybe hold on. It says, reading from Gematsu. It says, is the follow up to the hit action role playing game The World Ends With You. This one, it says transports players to the streets of Shibuya. Take part of the Reapers game, right? So, let's see. Yeah, it didn't say right away whether it's a prequel or a sequel. Let me see if it's in the comments or not. We may have to look up on this one whether it is or not. I mean, I guess maybe it has not been confirmed yet, but we can take a quick little look. Uh,
Well, they look animated, and this game is totally insane. And now DMCA is knocking on my door.
mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you stop there. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not singing.
Wow, I forgot. In 2018, they released the final remix of The World Ends With You. I didn't even know it was called the final remix. I thought it was just the Switch version, you know? It's already...
When you walk away.
Yeah. You gotta love those Nomura. Oh, no, it's not Nomura. Never mind. Okay, so
it's not Nomura.
But, but the producer is Nomura.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he touched it, but he didn't, like, touch it.
Yeah. He's an artist. He's definitely an artist for it. You can tell by the designs. I think it did say that it's a sequel, but let me super make sure. Oh, there you go, sequel. A sequel, Neo Ends With You, World Ends With You, is planned to be released by Square Enix mid-2021. PlayStation 4 to Switch. 3D graphics. Ishimoto, who composed the original game's music, while he's not the an employee at Square Enix anymore, or full-time employee, he's still going to be there to make the sequel. So that's nice. You know, for those who are fans of the music of Tweenie, as a lot of people call it. So that's cool. All right. So I'm initially interested. I'm not sure if I would be willing to get into the first game, because I don't know. It just seems a little old, but I don't know. We'll see if I'm like bored enough to give the first game a try. And it is on a Switch, and I heard that there are fixes and stuff like that. There's also like new content in the Switch version, so it is definitely the best way to do it if you want to get yourself into The World Ends With You now, I guess, if you want to get into it. So sequel is coming, so yeah, pretty cool. Definitely something a lot of people did not see coming. No one really expected a sequel for this game. It was like, I thought it was gonna be like a one-shot thing from, you know, Square Enix, that something that has Nomura in it, somehow in some way. Yeah. All right. If you don't have any more comments, let's go to the next thing.
Skip.
There's the first skip. Just briefly, the Last of Us series that's going to be on HBO gets the green light. So it's officially green lit, which means it's definitely going to happen. And yeah, what do you know? Neil Druckmann is absolutely involved with it. I believe he's writing it. So, oh no, never mind. It's Craig Mazin. But I think Neil Druckmann will be involved with it some way or some form. But
yeah, let's just hope to me that they're gonna work together much more better than how Netflix treated the creators of Avatar. Oh, was that too soon, Nala?
Creators of what?
The creators of Avatar and Netflix.
Oh.
I was like, oh, you didn't hear how screwed up Netflix did to them? Oof.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, now I remember the story. Oof. Yeah, it is rough. It is rough.
Like, all I know is that they wanted to make the live action, I think, dark, but like way too dark to what Avatar is supposed to be.
Yeah.
They did experiments with Korra, but hit and miss.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But for The Last of Us live action, I just hope they have a good partnership. That's all.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. So not much to say other than, hey, it's happening, guys.
Yep, and I just hope they don't get the writers that did the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I think that's not happening. I think they were involved with one of the Star Wars films or the sequel.
No, they were supposed to write the next 3.
Oh,
but after Disney caught wind of what they did to
Game of Thrones,
the last season of the Game of Thrones,
yeah,
they gave them the boot, and it was like, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Smart.
That's probably what probably where it actually came from. That's how I remember it. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. See if what kind of casting we'll see, and who's gonna make their appearance and stuff like that, and whether it's how much of a connection it actually has with the games.
The game, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with live action versions of anything. It's like, how close to the source material are you guys going to be?
Exactly. Yeah. That's definitely one of the big questions. But anyway,
because well, to wrap it up, I wouldn't mind if it's The Last of Us, but like side, like the events being told by the side characters. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. If it's like a nice little side story to kind of like unfold more on certain characters, and sure. Yeah.
Or pretty much like the bridge between 1 and 2, Last of Us 1 and 2.
That would be nice too. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Just more of Ellie and Joel, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Which again, I still haven't beat the first one because of that. That game killed my PS3.
That's right. Yeah, I still remember that story.
But it's okay because The Last of Us, I can play it on my PS5 because of the PlayStation
Plus thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Because you can, if you have PlayStation Plus and a PlayStation 5. Well, actually, it's free regardless, right? So.
Yeah, it's free, but I think it's only free for a limited time.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I think. I mean, you guys can correct me, Chad. But just in case, I pretty much like put all the games that I wanted to play on that list into my library. So when I finally
that's smart. I should probably do that with like God of War. Wait, did I think I already did a God of War. I may have to do that with just a couple other games.
With the other games, yeah.
Yeah, because I definitely want to dive into God of War at some point. Just a matter of when. But so yeah, I think though. Hopefully, we'll see more information come out for The Last of Us. So, next up, this is pretty big for us Nintendo fans here, but Super Nintendo World is actually happening at Universal Studios Japan, right? So it's not entirely like its own thing because of course within Universal Studio, but yeah, I think these are just like prototype shots, right, of the theme park, Super Nintendo World, and it's going to open supposedly, I guess, for February 4 of next year, 2021. So here's some screenshots right here from the tweet that Jeff Keighley put out.
It looks good. They
definitely put
this is telling me like I want to save up money to just go there, but because of the whole COVID thing, I don't think Japan is open yet for foreigners.
Right. I think America specifically, but
hey. Technically for Hawaii, some Americans don't think of us as part of the United States. We're our own country.
True. Which is funny. But yeah. Just checking out these little screenshots here. There's some like little set pieces, like I don't know if that's an actual place or a restaurant, but there's a Lemmy's sort of restaurant There's some things from like what you see in the Mario Kart stages, like in real life, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So it's like bits and pieces of the stage, or courses, I should say, from Mario Kart, and yeah, pretty cool. There's a nice Bowser statue right there. It looks really cool.
That does not look like Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser, yeah, right.
They got the face wrong.
Yeah. Looks like there's like a Yoshi side of things. But yeah, of course, it's a lot of Mario stuff.
Yeah.
For right now.
But I think like a few months ago, like I found it on YouTube, like Universal Studios Japan was like having a small what's it called? Sneak preview of what would be sold here in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And let me try to find it. But it looks good. Japan Mario. Not the trailer. Ah, okay. It's the cafe.
Oh. Let me pull that up.
Yeah. There you go. I put it into Casa Pipe.
Casa Pipe. Okay.
Like I think this is like their sneak preview of what would be at.
Yeah. So this is, of course, Universal itself. Let me just mute the music just in case. There's Universal in Japan.
Mm.
Looks like it's. Is this current time? October 26th or October 16th, excuse me. Yep, October 16th.
This year.
Of this year, yep. So COVID's still around, and there's a lot of people wearing masks.
That's why you see the masks and the lines, but they're not doing 6 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Japan, I don't think. But look at that.
Pancake sandwich, Italian cream soda.
So here's my money, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
You want this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this looks like a nice like sneak preview of what, like a taste of.
Oh yeah, definitely a sample. This is definitely a sample of what's to come, and the only Americans that potentially get to try this is pretty much like the military people, like that are based in Japan.
Maybe, or I could see like the CEOs.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of Nintendo,
like really specific people from like Jeff Keighley. Probably he'll get some sort of
fucking Reggie better be able to go.
Of course, Reggie. Yeah, he's gotta. They gotta invite him, right? So.
Look at that, so cool.
Those sandwiches, damn.
Those pancake sandwiches, Jesus Christ! How many dough?
Yeah, how much
dough did they have to kill?
Yeah, right.
And yeah, it looks nice. Like
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the person showing off the that. I want that cup.
Oh, the mushroom cup.
Yep. I don't know how much it is, but I want it.
Right. That's probably like already being sold for like hundreds of dollars or whatever. What if that person just drops down the road like, no. I gotta go in that line again. No. Okay, this person had to buy it at least, so.
Jesus, just eat them.
And like get a little drink, right? Green apple soda, interesting.
It might be what is those drinks? Those popular Japanese drinks, the one with the marble in it.
Oh, ramune, yeah.
Yeah, it might be ramune.
Yeah, ramune.
Okay, that drawing kind of almost looked like something else.
Yeah, that's
like at the beginning I was like, oh
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh no, he's gonna take off the. Oh god, the mushroom.
I mean, that's pretty cool, but
it's so weird.
It's like I'm scared.
Yeah. At least they got the threading right. Like it lines up, like the face lines up with the the dot or whatever, the spot on the mushroom head.
Yeah, the spore head
On the forehead, yeah. It's not like it's like slightly off, so that's pretty good. There's some quality in their products. That's good.
Thank you, Japan.
Yeah, a lot of people will be jealous if this actually goes through. At least in America, anyway. A lot of people, jealous people in America.
Isn't California supposed to get this a Super Mario World too?
There's word about that. I haven't checked up on that just yet. If that's really the case, once this whole thing blows over, I'll definitely consider checking it out.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, of course, with friends. I'm not gonna go there by myself. Fuck that. It's gonna be so awkward. It's like,
why not? Just go by yourself. Fuck your friends.
Yeah.
Just go like, haha, I'm here and you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I go there, I am going straight to the
the statue, yeah, and then just take a lot of pictures. Looks
suggestive
really cool.
Pictures.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I wonder how big that thing is.
Well, in the trailer, they kind of like showed like the size proportion, but it's not really there.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're probably just rambling at that point. So let's move on to another little quick, a little quick bit of things. This one's an update of what we talked about in the past, which was Alex Hutchinson, who previously thought it was a good idea for streamers to pay royalties to the game companies with the regarding game that they play on their stream, right? Just because like it's in his eyes, it seems like they're just making money off of other people's property, right? That's how he saw it, but so yeah, he got burned on Twitter and stuff like that.
It's like sit down, sir. You're drunk.
Yeah. So previously, let me see. I thought I had the right screenshot. Well, previously, right, he had Jacksepticeye, like a fan art of him with Journey to the Savage Planet, right? On his header, the header art or whatever. Who it was drawn by a fan, right? Or I don't know. It was like maybe it's a commission or something. I don't know. But there was a signature, right? And that was like specifically blocked out, I guess. Whether it was actual malicious reasons or he needed to fit the picture in the thing to line it up, right? But ironically, right? Regardless, he had a header featuring a streamer who popularized his game that he worked on, and definitely brought some exposure to the audience thanks to Jack, right? But then it goes against his view on things in the first place, so that's why it's like so much irony in that whole case. But now he actually switched it back to just the original art of the game that he worked on, which is Journey to the Savage Planet. So just thought I throw that in there. It was like previously it said like it was like super blank, like it made it so much more obvious that he deleted it or whatever to get he got rid of it just so he won't get any more ridicule about it. So I just thought it was funny. Did you have any comment about that, Zawa?
The internet is not a forgiving place.
Yeah. You better be ready if you're gonna have a hot take.
And once you trip, everyone's gonna jump on it.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I think you wanted to say something, right? Fuck the fuckers. Got it.
Yeah, fuck the fuckers. Yeah. Alrighty. Another quick bit. This is
cannot say swear words on stream. This is a Christian. I can't finish that sentence with a straight face.
So this next one, is featuring an old face who was previously working at Capcom. I think he's just now independent for right now. So Ono put out a tweet regarding to the year, 2020 of this with the situation, stuff like that. He said, after March of this year, I'm going to end the year without leaving Japan. This is the first time in almost 20 years I have been in this situation. When the situation improves, I would like to go various events as me without any business title. So so he's just basically addressing the whole COVID situation of how there were no tournaments, and we had to resort to online tournaments when it comes to fighting games, right? And so with that, there weren't a lot of people traveling because there's obviously travel bans and all that stuff, and of course the fact that large gatherings are still prohibited because of the virus, right? So for a lot of people, this is their first time in years, like Ono, who have not been traveling outside of Japan. So but yeah, it's interesting though. He seems like he really likes the FGC, or the aspect of watching fighting game tournaments, from the sidelines as himself, and not really like under any sort of business title. So which is really cool. So thought I'd throw it in there. A little update of what we've covered in the past. So any comments?
I mean, like good for Ono. Like, to me, just stay safe, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to meet him again whenever there's a chance. Hopefully in EVO in 3 years.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about how things pan out, because we don't even know if EVO is going to happen, or if there's going to be a rebranding. It might be something different. It might not be called EVO, but I feel like they need to keep the name just because EVO is so recognizable for a lot of people, or a lot of gamers anyway, as like the premier fighting game tournament, like the fighting game Super Bowl, if you will. Yep. So I think
it's like a well-known IP that they establish.
Yeah.
If anyone else grabs it, then it might tarnish it.
Yeah. So it's like, imagine like if Mario all of a sudden is not Mario anymore. It's like
it's Luigi
or Giovanni or something. I don't know, like some sort of like another Italian person sort of thing. I don't know, but imagine that happening, right? But anyway, hopefully, like I do hope that we go back to those tournaments again, just for the sake of things, right? But we have to kind of get through the situation right first before we can like safely start to have these tournaments again and all that stuff. So and of course being able to travel without any worry and stuff. So I think for first few years after the situation is has died down, I think people will still wear masks, especially when they're in like airports and stuff like that. You're in a crowded like plane, right? Especially when you're paying economy class. I would. I mean, like, you just never know what'll happen.
Yep.
Especially if it's like if you're not there for like an hour in that flight, but still, like, that's still enough time for any virus to infect you.
Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't mind wearing a mask. I'm used to it, because like I've been in there are times in Japan I've worn a mask for for a lot of places.
Quite some time,
yeah, because I was there for like one of the winters, right? And that's when the cold or flu is pretty prominent. So a lot of people wear masks at that time. Plus, it helps stay warm around the face. So it's more convenient that way too. So yeah, so I'm used to it. I'm not really like, oh, mask hinder my freedom, I can't breathe.
Hey, You're gonna get them coming.
Yeah. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful, right? For freedom.
Steve Rogers, is that you?
Steve Rogers, yeah, I know. That's like the worst way to quote Captain America in Marvel versus Capcom. The worst way. All right, let's move on
Chris
here.
Evans must be rolling in his bed right now, going like, "What the hell's wrong with these people?"
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to some Cyberpunk stuff. So this one was kind of big. So it's involved with physical copies being leaked by some random employee of sorts in the back end of the warehouse or something. I forget which store was it, but I think this might have been in Europe, but I could be wrong. But anyway, regardless, someone took some copies home and they streamed it for like 20 minutes or something like that, and they got banned, right? But it's the internet, so there has been some footage, and they've been able to see like the whatchamacall, like the gangs and stuff like that, who to choose the gangs and stuff like that. So I think that's the farthest they've gone, right, to be leaked. So yeah, trying to see if there's any other information, but it's apparently like a warehouse by Amazon, I guess. Yeah, took some pictures, right, and then I think somebody took a copy home, and then they're trying to stream it to get some clout, I guess, and then that might have been the gist of things. But yeah, anyway, so regardless, though, yeah, it's been leaked, unfortunately, and yeah, there's a lot of craze. There's a lot of craze surrounding this game, and we are literally, as we record this, like 1 week away from the game's release. So it's gonna be on the same day as, funny enough, the Game Awards. So they'll probably like mention it somehow, right? Some way or form. Yep. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a lot of ads involving with Cyberpunk throughout the show.
Yep.
I guarantee you that. So yeah. Any comments?
I hope he liked his 20 minutes of fame, and
right. He got his.
And now they're unemployed.
Oh yeah, I mean, geesh. All for what? Some attention. All right, man. Although I
bet you they threw like a lawsuit or something at him.
Well, may God have mercy on his soul, I guess. I don't know. No. His or her. No? Yeah, you're right. No, I mean, that person sort of deserved the
can die.
Well,
can die.
Anyway, so next one up on Cyberpunk. There was a tweet from the official Cyberpunk Twitter account saying, or they wanted to mention a feature that will be able to disable the copyrighted music when, in case like people wanted to like upload this on YouTube or stream it on Twitch. It's just I mean, yeah, it is nice, but it's just so sad the fact that we have to like announce this and even have to like think about it in the first place. Like, I just wish that we can just stream the game, you know what I mean, like just with no worries and stuff. So
with the whole DMCA shit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been rough. It's been really rough surrounding that situation. I mean, I guess Twitch is doing something about that sort of ish, but not really.
Yeah. It's called you mute the game.
Yeah, you mute the game or use our library, which I have not even checked out yet, but I imagine it's not really like, doesn't really fit with. I don't know. I guess it really depends on the streamer, I guess, but it's not like we can listen to our music for our stream. So it's not like we don't have that total freedom, You know, it's probably just something generic like lo-fi hip hop music or something like, or electronic or something like that. I'm not too sure, but just the fact that these DMCAs and all that stuff, the whole copyright thing is very outdated, and they have done nothing so far about it to update on things. You know, that shit is like from like, I don't know, the 80s or something like that. It's like old, you know. Yeah. But anyway, I think we're done with commenting on that.
Yeah.
There was I wanted to throw this in. They did have a trailer of sorts for the photo mode, so I do want to check that out real quick before we move on. It wasn't originally in the docket, but I did want to mention it real quick.
Girls Gone Wild with class of
what? What are you reading, sir?
I'm reading your tab, sir.
No, you're not, liar. Well, yeah, this game is gonna have some girls gone wild, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, this just some gameplay, and then they're showing off how or what you can do with photo mode, which is pretty in depth. Like, holy crap! Like, you can like place the characters like where you want. My God, you can see the character's butt cheeks with the booty butt. Yeah, and then they have some filters, right? You can really adjust some things.
I can already tell if you do this on the PS4, it's going to die.
It seems like it, right? So that's like, I can imagine this and like other things killing the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox. Oh my God, that stupid pose. Are you serious? The praise the sun pose. I didn't even realize. Yeah, you can like change the expression, right? You can like put some logos in there. I actually cannot believe they actually put the praises.
Jesus Christ, that yellow. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's blinding.
Yeah, it's very bright.
Stop with the blind. I'm blind.
Yeah. It is a little much with the logo and stuff like that. They're just going by real fast. It's just kind of epileptic seizure inducing. But yeah, there's a lot of poses, a lot of things you can do in the photos and stuff, which is, you know, pretty cool. They're still on that praise the sun shit. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot of screenshots on that day.
Okay, so
yes.
Okay, December 10th. That's the pre-order, right? Or is it the release?
That's the release. That's the release. It's still December 10th. You can pre-order now if you haven't still already. Yeah. Can you believe this game, at least for PC anyway, is sold for $50? I just heard like, I don't know what that is on your background, but like it's like an airplane or a motorcycle or something. Like
yeah, it's an airplane. Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, when you live in Hawaii, you will get that noise sometimes at 2 in the morning, and you're just staring at the ceiling going, why? But then you gotta remember, we have like 1, 2, 3, at least 5 freaking Air Force bases on this island.
Yeah. There's a lot of like airports. I imagine like small airports with like private jets and little planes and stuff like that. They like to keep their planes and stuff like that in the hangar or whatever. You know, I can imagine that. So yeah. That was the Cyberpunk bit of news. All right, so we have quite a bit to talk about when it comes to PlayStation 5. Not specifically the console itself, but the stuff around it. So there's a lot of like little funny stories and bits and unfortunate bits as well. During the Black Friday part of things, there are a lot of people. Well, not this one, not this shot, but yeah, like, because that was like last year. This is the footage of last year, right? Right, but. Jumping.
Yeah, but why are they using last year's?
I have no idea. It's just like, hey, Black Friday. Yeah, I guess they just want to stereotype Friday, I guess, or Black Friday, excuse me. No, that's last year. That's last year. Okay, so this is now. So there's a reporter, right? For ABC, and people
wearing
behind.
a mask.
Yeah, she has a mask, but she's not wearing it right now. But anyway,
I mean, if you can look, it in the inside is wool, so I guess you can't hear.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh my god.
There's a lot of people behind her lined up for, I think it's the PlayStation 5, right? Oh yeah, of course. It's sorry, I meant to say it was for GameStop, was it? But it's just some sort of game store, right? And let me
I think it is GameStop.
Yeah.
Are camped out for PS5s and for Xboxes. Some have even been waiting since Wednesday afternoon. First in line, Anthony Yates has one goal.
Ew, you had that version of the Switch. Get out.
He had the Switch Lite or whatever. He's just playing Mario Kart. Like,
get out of here. You don't deserve.
Yeah, it's like a pink, like a what color is that? Like salmon pink or something like that.
PlayStation 5.
It's sold out everywhere, almost everywhere.
The sign outside the GameStop in Cherry Hills says there are 2 PS5s.
That is okay. On times like this, I am glad I don't work for GameStop anymore.
Yes.
But at least, like, okay, if memory serves me, when I did my first Black Friday with GameStop, and it was still, I think, the era of the 360 and PS3.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have signs like that saying that we only had 2. We just said limited stock.
Right.
And it was kind of like to the point of we had to go outside the doors and just yell out, we have limited stock of PS3s and Xbox 360s.
Mm-hmm.
For those who are in line to get these, please note you can only buy 1 console of each per family or per group. Something.
Yeah.
So there won't be like those assholes that will buy like 6 of them in one go.
Yeah. That's just, but it's just. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Just seeing how low the numbers for a PS5 is like
2.
Really? It's like really
2. It's all these people waiting. It is only 2. Oh no. That's such a heartbreaker, but it's like at the same time.
To me, it's like it might be like a what's the word I'm looking for?
And 6 Xboxes
not a hoax,
available.
but like a trick of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to be that Karen right now, going like, I know you have more in back.
I know, right?
I know, yeah.
I think that's what people like. I think most of those people have the same sort of train of thought. Like they gotta have more, right? Like in the back.
Yeah,
like
did you check in the back?
Yeah, can you check in the back? Hold on, let me play the rest of the video.
Every GameStop is like that, so everyone started camping out yesterday.
While the pandemic shuttered major retailers for Thanksgiving night, it's not keeping people from camping out ahead of Black Friday. The Yates say they're doing what they can to keep safe.
We're in the household, so it's not like, and everyone's 6 feet, that's from a separate household. So we are taking precautions. We're not ignoring that.
The traditional start to the holiday shopping season looks very different as cases continue to climb. At Love Park, Christmas Village opened with pandemic protocols, including half the number of vendors to curb crowds,
Can't do that in
the number
California.
of people inside the outdoor food court, and on-site social distancing ambassadors.
There's people that are working and telling you which
Social
way to go. There's
distancing ambassador.
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ.
There's people that are working and telling you which way to go. There's hand sanitizer.
You like that robot Santa in the background?
I thought that was a real person. I'm sorry. I thought it was a real person. I'm getting paid for this.
Everyone's keeping their distance.
Meanwhile, big box retailers like Walmart's and Best Buys that would normally be open Thanksgiving evening stand empty, but with gates out front for Friday's crowd control. And for those choosing to camp out,
I've been keeping precaution, staying away from people. Got my mask here. I'm going to be good.
It's worth it.
I have my mask here, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, I know, right?
500 to 600 more than what it's asking for. Worth it. I mean, you're going to do that, or you're going to pay 500 to 600.
I'm gonna be good.
It's worth it. I mean, you're either going to do that or you're going to pay 500 to 600 more than what it's asking for.
Okay, I kind of want to
And you
say,
can't see them from where we're standing, but there's also
have
X's that
pets
mark
or
where people
kids?
should wait in line.
Sorry, what was that?
Do these people not have pets or kids?
I guess not. I
So
mean,
they can socially distance. Meanwhile, all of these stores open early tomorrow morning. Live here in Cherry.
yeah. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's just
nice,
one.
Nice stop. Nice stop on the video.
Yeah, I know, right? The pause screen, yeah. That's just one video of like so many of these people like camping out on these like GameStop and stuff like that. There was shoot, which one was it? It's like one of these tweets. Yeah, dude. Okay, so there's a GameStop right here, right? Look at this guy, dude. Look at he has a freaking air mattress. Air mattress. He's got his blanket, pillow, and stuff like that next to his friend who also has a similar setup. Like, my God, dude.
That's okay. To me, if I was the GameStop like owner, I'd be like, fuck it, give him the PS5. Okay, just fuck it.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, like these guys are willing to miss out. Well, granted, the Thanksgiving is not the same this year, right? I mean, you're not really with your family members, right? Other than, I don't know, your immediate family members, like your mom, dad, sister, that sort of thing. But with that said, it's like these people are rather be here than spending time with their immediate families. You know what I mean? Like, they got it. They're so dedicated to get these PlayStation 5s and stuff like that because, a lot of the sort of what do you call bots and stuff like that have been used, right? Which leads to this little screenshot right here from Alana Pierce, right, on Twitter, with the article, like the headline, right? PS5 Scalper Group has online stock more online stock than the most major retailers. One group attained 3,500 PlayStation 5s, showing off just how broken the internet or the online ordering system currently is, right? I don't know if it's like from a specific group, which I'm about to bring up real soon, but yeah, there's a lot. There's just a couple of tweets, right, saying about this certain I guess company, if you want to call it that, called Crip Chief Notify, Crip Chief Notify USA. I think they're actually based from the UK, but I guess they do have some sort of like US, I don't know, office or something like that, but I don't know. But anyway, they are pretty much a group dedicating to scalping things. A lot of shoes, a lot of products, but this time around, of course, right now is whatever is high in demand, which is the PlayStation 5s. Granted, there are the similar situations are happening with the Xbox Series X, but a lot of the headlines do mention PlayStation 5s because that's like seems like to be the bigger item in demand, right? It's the latest and greatest console, aside from the Xbox Series X. But for whatever reason, the PlayStation 5 is more popular, right? Probably because it looks cooler, right? And then previously, Sony did better in the console wars, I guess, if you want to call it that, with the PlayStation 4. And the Xbox One lost a lot of traction because of what they were initially going for, which is a old story that I want to be reminded of. But anyway, that's what happened. So that's why it's very high in demand for PlayStation 5s, and groups like these have been buying out these products, right?
Yeah.
And then let me see. There was a Facebook post which did get taken down eventually, but I think I do have a screenshot of it. Bear with me here. Is this one it?
Come here, little kitty.
Oh, do I actually have to? Oh, there you go. Okay, so there was a Facebook post from the same group, Crip Chief Notify, basically saying that they did not use bots, which is absolutely
Lies.
bullshit. Yeah, false. Yeah, absolutely false. That is very sus. It's like, oh, it was nothing but monitors and knowledge, right? Basically.
We were just lucky. It's like, okay.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Sure.
You got like,
We're there.
yeah. Specifically, they said 2,472 consoles. I guess specifically PlayStation 5, right? That's my assumption. But anyway, lots of our community have been for long made redundant or at some form of disadvantage due to the pandemic. These people have managed to cover their bills, put food on the table, and supply Christmas presents to their children. It may be unfortunate that a child won't wake up to a PlayStation 5 this Christmas, but another child may have woken to nothing. We have no regrets. So yeah, it's one of these posts that makes you want to roll your eyes way back in the back of your head, right? Like the fact that right now it's just so out of hand that it's just like infuriating, you know, because like they pretty much scalp these things for like what, $1,000, you know, and then so they get, which is like, you know, double the MSRP, and they actually still make money from it, right? That's it sucks. It really is unfortunate. You know, there are a lot of people that are tempted to like just to get these consoles because they don't want to miss out. You know, they have the whole FOMO thing, the fear of missing out. You know, they just want to be part of the trend, right? And I don't know. It's like it's hard to sympathize for those people who just give into temptation so easily. But at the same time, with that said, this is a problem too. Like this whole scalping thing is definitely a problem, and I think the next time from this point on, anything involving with these consoles and whatever, they need to implement the virtual line system, which allows to have people have a number, right? And then they have a virtual line. You can see where you are in line, and it'll notify you like, oh, your thing is coming up, so get ready to order and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which is already it's already been done with like tickets, like movie tickets. You know, I remember my friend was ordering a ticket for me, I think, right, for one of the Star Wars films, and he had to wait in line, like a virtual line, right, and wait his turn to order the tickets. So it's already been it exists. It's already been out there, right? So that bots can't just buy all the tickets and then that's it. You know what I mean? And sell those tickets for a higher price and make their own profit. So it's already there to dramatically reduce the numbers of scalping for any of these high demand products and stuff. And so I just hope that these companies, like especially with Sony and Nintendo, Microsoft, everyone else too, takes note of it, and hopefully we see less and less scalping in the future. So especially with these bots buying off all the stock right away, it's getting absolutely out of hand. It's like, you know, I
mean, to me, like the botting and the scalping stuff, like if people are already like scalping the product so high already, that should be already like a federal offense or something like that. You know, just throw them in jail.
It is in a way interfering with business, right? So I feel like this is definitely a form of crime, and like I think so, right? So you're essentially, I mean, sure, you know, you have to like put all this on credit, right? That's how it all works. Like you have to put it on credit and hope that people buy your stock, your personal stock of PlayStation 5s or whatever. It is a gamble away. So if you don't market yourself right, or just somehow you aren't able to like sell these PlayStation 5s that you have, you're fucked. You gotta pay off those. You gotta pay off that credit, man. Like,
I know that's why it's like for those scalpers and stuff. It should be like no one can buy it, and then it's like, oh, look at you and all your like. There should be like a tracking, like a tracking number or something like that for Sony or Microsoft to track their console, and if they see like a person has like X amount of their product, it should be an automatic, like they flip the switch and too bad, so sad, that product cannot be used ever again.
I think also like places like Amazon and eBay need to like really be strict about that too. Like you can't just like have certain high demand products being sold by just an ordinary party,
Seller.
right? Yeah, you have to be an authorized seller to sell these things,
Yeah.
So, that's also another problem too.
Or it should be like maybe like the first 3 months no one is allowed to sell on their
Right, yeah, that could be another way.
And if someone tries to, it's an automatic like,
yeah,
you have 24 hours to get rid of this what was it called, placement or stuff,
the bid or whatever it's called,
or risk getting banned.
Yeah, IP ban probably, like
Yeah,
IP address banned and everything. But yeah, it right, like regardless though, it definitely is a huge problem for these products, right? And I hope that again, like I hope they do something about it. Like the virtual line system is a start. I hope eBay and all those places, right, like take note of that too, like, and implement more strict rules about that too, for certain products, for like you said, like, oh yeah, for the first 3 months you can't resell this thing at a higher price. You can only sell it at MSRP, right? At least, you know what I mean? But I think even then, you shouldn't even be allowed to resell these products unless you're an authorized reseller, right? So, what if you're like a mom and pop game shop, store, that actually legitimately sells these consoles at MSRP, but wants to also set up some sort of online store, right? That's something definitely to take into mind or consideration. But
I think with like that, like if your store is legit and legal, they would like produce the paperwork, to just show it.
Of course. Yeah.
But if it's just like, like out of your home and you're selling stuff, is like, that's like gray territory.
Yeah.
Like, it's like to that point, like, good luck.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there are other sort of terrifying stories around it, like, so these people who are trying to sell these scalp these PlayStation 5s are getting robbed because like it's such a high demand product, right? So there are other groups who rob them, so that way they can't. That's of course robbery, right? But it's like that's karma. That's what you get for like venturing into this sort of scheme. So of course, like if you have that much product in your car or in your house, right, and you like decide to like show it off on Instagram, like, oh, look at how many PlayStation 5s I have, like all stacked up like that, like it's gonna entice someone.
Yeah, that's like actually putting a target on your head.
Exactly.
Not on your back, on your head. It's like, you don't think people are going to do this? Okay, let's watch the fireworks.
Yeah, dude. If people are willing to like, you know, this was like really another like problem a long time ago too, like with gaming, like, you know, people swat other people whenever they start losing or whatever, like in Call of Duty or something like that. Like they swat people after somehow getting their address and stuff like that, and they like call the SWAT team and like have them storm that person's house, you know, and stuff like that. That was like a scary thing back then.
That was scary. Yeah, and then now if people do that, it's not the person. Well, the person is going to get raided, but if they don't find anything, it's the one who calls it in, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're definitely gonna place suspicion on that person who called. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they think it was like hee hee ha ha, nothing's gonna happen to me, it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh.
Or yeah, in this case, when you have a lot of PlayStation 5s in your house and you're dumb enough to put that on Instagram, you're not gonna get a knock on your house. You're gonna get a fucking busted down door or broken window and have a gun pointed at your head. You know what I mean? You know, if people are willing to swat other people across the country, there's gonna be someone who is willing to you know, kind of
take the extra step.
Take that next step and actually go to your house and take your PlayStation 5, your stock, you know, if you want to really play that game, right?
That's why, again, like with these scalpers and these people trying to make easy money on high demand things, it's like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. That's
you have nothing to blame, no one to blame but yourself.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. There was a funny story that I found here. Now take this with a grain of salt, right? But it is funny, right? It says,
"Oh, I'm not taking that with a grain of salt. I'm just sitting with a glass of wine, going."
So the headline. It says, man's wife sells his PlayStation 5 after she discovers he lied and said it was an air purifier. Like,
good answer, Steve. It's up there.
Yeah. Apparently, this was from Taiwan, right? So there's a side-by-side picture right here, right, of like an air filter with the PlayStation 5 in this news article.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, kids. He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm. So I guess like they're both really like on the tight budget or something, right?
I guess, but
or probably she hates him play video games over her, you know, for the attention or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the business is, but go ahead.
I mean, yeah. If she feels that way, you know, like he plays too much video games, like I can relate because both my boyfriend and I bounced off like that.
Yeah.
But it comes with the territory, you know.
There is a line, yes, yeah.
So it's kind of like sad to say you kind of have to cope with it and just find another outlet, you know, to pass the time when your other half is in their game world.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want to say something? We should be respecting our other halves and not be
one paragraph says that unfortunate for this fella, his wife quickly was able to tell the difference between a PlayStation and an air purifier and quickly sold the gaming console from out under her husband. That's really funny.
Now, the question is, are they still together?
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, but yeah, I thought that was funny to bring up in midst of this whole PlayStation 5 crazy crisis. Yeah,
a crisis right now.
I think, like, I mean, do you think this is worse than the Switch? Do you think this is a higher demand product than the Switch?
Yeah.
Back when it was released, you know, in comparison to the Switch when it was first released, you think so?
Yeah, because when the Switch released, to me, when I look at it from, and this is from my my own like not demographic but experience.
Uh-huh.
Not a lot of people here on in Hawaii. Well, the island of Oahu wanted the Switch because they didn't see any not value but any reason to own it. Own it yet. So because majority of the adults here on the island, they see Nintendo products as for kids, not for like them and stuff.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's why like some of my GameStop had like a lot of Switches still available. But it was like I think it was the accessories.
Yeah, like the Joy-Cons. Yeah, that's right.
That sold out faster than the Switch.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, to think about.
Which now makes more funny that for the PlayStation, the console sells more, and I know the controllers here are sold out, but not the headset. There's a lot of GameStop still here that have
the headset.
Still good stock. Good stock on the headset. And
yeah, because I think that's like something a lot of people already have, and they still like last pretty long. So it's like, yeah, they can just use that one. But the controller is still being sold. Like I've seen like a lot of like, back in stock. Controller back in stock. There was even to the point where the media remote, like like it looks like a TV remote, but it's for the PlayStation 5.
Oh, that I forgot that thing existed.
Yeah, that's also being scalped for some reason too, but it's still kind of available. But that's also like being scalped too. That shit is like getting out of hand.
Like, is that remote universal? Is that why?
No, it's just for the PlayStation 5. It's just because it has that PlayStation 5 branding on it. It's like, oh yeah, let's scalp this too. See if any sucker will buy it. It's like, okay, like really, you're gonna take it that far?
They're not called suckers. They're called potential dumb buyers.
Wow, that's nice. What a nice way to put it. Anyway,
am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, but you're not wrong.
Oh, you wanted me to be nice. Yeah, no, nice went that way. I'm sorry, did I hit you?
I think also the charging dock is a little hard to find too.
Yes, that's one of the things I kind of regret for not putting a What? Oh, are you mad because I don't have the charging dock? It's not my fault. I didn't think of it during the purchase. I just wanted the PS5, in the cart.
I got lucky. I was able to purchase it even after my PlayStation 5 arrived. I just got on that because I follow these like Twitter accounts where they like say, oh, this is back in stock, oh, this is back in stock, or there's a deal on this or whatever. One of them is like Fat Kid Deals, and then like Wario64 also puts out alerts for like, oh, this has a deal, or this is back in stock or whatever. Those Twitter accounts like that, I follow them, and that's how I kind of know a lot of these products are back in stock, or how I catch my own product, and but yeah, even like, also, I think we touched upon this last time too, but there's the whole thing with the packaging, right? The packages like being stolen, right? Even Kenny, aka Unruly, for people who follow him on Twitch.
Who?
Who? I think he had his thing stolen too. I think.
What?
He put out a tweet about it. Yeah. He was able to get the refund, luckily, so that's very fortunate of him. But I don't think he still has a PlayStation 5 because like he ordered it, right, but it never arrived. So I think they stole it. And then like there's like in the thread, people had their own story. Like there was this one guy, right? He actually purposely parked at the end or not purposely, but like I guess there's no parking, so he had to park at the end of the street. But he happened to catch the delivery person, like not ringing the doorbell, like not doing your normal delivery man stuff, right? You're supposed to knock on the door and like let them know, hey, your package is here. Like they didn't do that, but they purposely like left the package right there, and then they like wait at the sidewalk, right, to see if no one picked it up, right?
Yeah.
And then his plan or his or her plan would have been like, oh, no one picked it up. I'm gonna take that back because I know it's a PlayStation 5 or whatever, right? But luckily, his in-law was there to pick it up, so crisis averted for him, right?
Yeah.
So point being, like, there's so many of these PlayStation 5s being stolen. There's so many of these PlayStation 5s being bought out by bots for scalping, right? It's crazy, dude. I've never seen anything like it till now. Like, the future is here for when it comes to scalping, but I feel like it's gonna have its time. Like, it's gonna be here for a little bit and then it'll be gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always gonna be scalping, right? Whenever something new comes out, consoles, shoes, whatever, right? But hopefully from this point on, won't be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any
more comments about
all of this stuff is only happening to the PS5, and then I'm like going like, "Hey, Microsoft, how you doing?"
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it is also happening with the Series X, but not as much, not as bad, right? Just because the PlayStation 5 is the higher demand product, because previously PlayStation 4 did very, very well, so it kind of puts Sony on the higher pedestal. So that's why a lot of these scalpers see the PlayStation 5 as the higher demand product. I mean, it is the higher demand product because a lot of these people want the PlayStation 5 for Christmas, or whatever. So, yep. I mean, play groups or companies like Crip Chief Notify are pretty much like a thief guild, a digital thief guild when it comes to these things. Yeah. All right. I think we've definitely talked enough about the whole PlayStation 5 shindig.
Well, I could just say one more thing about the PS5.
Go ahead. Yes.
I am sorry, PS5, that I haven't touched you for 2 weeks. You can blame your cousin called the Nintendo Switch and Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. Personally, for me, I've been using the PlayStation 5 for Yakuza Like a Dragon, and man, I think I really do feel like it does load up really fast. Like, it's like I can't even read the loading screen anymore. Like, you know how like during the loading screen they have like little tips and tricks or whatever. Yeah. Like, oh, you can do this, or oh, this character did this or whatever. Like, oh, you see like the brief biology or whatever, the profile info on this character. Like, you can't even read that because it's so fast. It's too quick, Like, I guess they didn't think about this about the game being played on the PlayStation 5, so they didn't include the option of like hitting X to continue. You know what I mean? But I thought that was funny. I thought that was funny just to kind of throw that in there. But yes, I've been using my PlayStation 5, I guess, but not for a PlayStation 5 game. Point being, but hey, I mean, it does help with the loading time. I think that's safe to say. So, all right. If you don't have anything else to say about the whole PlayStation 5 shindig, other than like the whole Black Friday thing, the scalping thing, the stories that come out of the PlayStation 5, like the scalping thing, right? Yeah.
I guess like what the last thing would be I respect. I kind of want to involve Sonic Fox into the mix, but he's been dealing with a lot of shit about that post lately. So
about what?
Oh, the whole Sonic Fox thing. How he got a freebie.
Oh! Did he get a free console?
Yeah, he got a free PS5.
Oh, okay.
They got a free PS5. Sorry, Sonic Fox.
Oh yeah, they. That's right. Yeah.
They.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what can you do? Like, he's really popular.
Yeah, they're popular.
Yeah, I mean, what like what are you gonna do? Like, what can you do? There are a lot of people who got, or not a lot, but like there are a lot of big content creators that got their thing for free also. Because they want their thing reviewed early, so that way they can get all the thoughts and stuff like that out
the way.
Yeah, by the time.
That's why I think with Sonic Fox, it was pretty much like because their name is so big. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that was Sony's like thinking like why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they deserve it.
Yeah, yeah. It may have to do with his sponsor, Evil Geniuses. That might have played a part of it. I think, but I think for the most part, it definitely is his name, like his branding. His talent, his clout. And literally, that's what it is. That's his clout, and that's what he earned. He got that much. He got that much popular from his skill, his talent, his ability in tournaments. He earned it. And people who are mad about that, it just shows how,
petty they are.
Petty they are, yeah, exactly. All right. So.
Yeah, that's again, I mean, yeah, I would be jealous, like if. But then you have to rethink. Sony's not going to stop production on this console. Wait. Because as I told my friends here with the PS5, I'm taking a bullet for them because this is the first gen consoles, and we all know what is that. What's the word I'm looking for? The stigma with first gen consoles.
Yeah. That's definitely a good way to end this bit. Is to just wait. That's. I know. This is coming from us who did get our consoles first too. Luckily, fortunately, but for those who have not gotten their PS5s, just wait. They're not limited time. They're gonna be coming. They're not shoes either. Shoes are worst in my opinion because a lot of these shoes are limited time only. They're only gonna make so much of this particular shoe. Versus when for a PlayStation 5, they're gonna keep making them. They gotta keep making them. How are you supposed to make money? You know what I mean? It's not like they're gonna just. It's not like a limited time product. You know what I mean? How are you supposed to sell these games when there's only this many consoles? Now only this many people are gonna buy these games. It's it doesn't make sense. So the PlayStation 5, it's coming. It's gonna be coming throughout the weeks, especially in December, January. And it'll eventually be the point where, all right, it's readily available. Yeah. I mean, I sympathize with the people who want to get them kind of early, and they got the whole FOMO thing going on. But whenever you see $1,000 being slapped onto the PlayStation 5, it's it's common sense not to fall for it. But there are people who are just
if you're that desperate, then I'm sorry, you kind of have to reevaluate your sense of spending.
Yeah. Your financial integrity and stuff like that. Your sense of integrity in general, is going to be questioned. If you're going to be willing to spend that much money for a console or something that costs half of that, it's ugh. All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But again, just wait, guys.
Just wait. Yeah, just wait.
You'll get yours. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's move on to MK11 news. We've been talking about quite a bit of MK11 for several weeks or several episodes, right? But they've always been coming out with something, right? So one of them was these classic movie skins, which is a big, nice surprise. We'll just play the audio from here, but because what they do. Well, that's pretty loud.
I can't hear you. I'm blind.
Yeah. So there were some skins the three movie skins, excuse me, were for Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, and Raiden. right? And they even had the original actors who played the movies, right? In the movies.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
Voice their own skin.
Yeah, even Christopher Lambert, who played Raiden, right? Now, despite his current condition, I mean, he was a chain smoker, so you can kind of hear in his voice. He still, you know, did pretty good, you know, right? He more or less sounds like himself. There are moments where, it does become obvious, like, but it does sound pretty close, or if not damn close to the movies.
And people gotta remember, like, these movies are old.
Yeah, dude, like, time flies. Mm-hmm.
So their voices ain't what it used to be.
Right. Now, for some people, they have that blessing of having the same exact voice no matter how old they are. You know, it's like that, you know, that's like a case-by-case thing, but most of these actors are still pretty intact with their voice, and and it's funny because, like, a lot of people are switching over to the classic movie Sonya Blade instead of, you know, the Ronda Rousey one, just because, you know, this person is actually an actress. She can act, she can voice stuff. So they're like, so, you know, I mean, no offense to Rousey, right? But she's not an actress. that's just what it is. So
it's like the
yeah. I mean, kudos for, you know, MK11 or NetherRealm. They tried. They gave that person a chance, right? I mean, it's cool that they have a UFC female fighter in an MK game, right? But hey, I mean, it didn't work out as well. But at least they gave it a try. You know, so that itself deserves some sort of credit. But with that said, I understand that this skin now is in favor of the original Sonya Blade for MK11. So that's the sort of the situation here. Johnny Cage definitely is like a classic. You can't go wrong with that one. It's like it's so good. Yeah.
It is exhausting being so perfect.
But see, what I didn't like about this Johnny Cage interaction, like, I really wish it was Goro. Like, he was talking smack to instead of Scorpion. You know?
Oh yeah.
But
yeah. It's cool. I mean, you know, kudos for NetherRealm for bringing the original actors, right? And you know, not to mention the face, right? It looks cool. You know, especially for the movie fans, it looks cool, you know? I think so.
Then this fight is now personal.
Yeah, I see. So see, you can kind of hear the raspiness in the voice. Yeah. But like I said, more or less though, it reminds me of the movies, which is really cool. So that's really cool from NetherRealm that they did this, you know. I wish they did that for, like, more characters like Liu Kang and stuff like that, but, you know, and it's funny because they don't need to do that with Shang Tsung because it's already the actor, you know.
They already got him.
They already got him, right? So that's already done, you know. Well, Shang Tsung. So yeah.
I am going to kill you.
Now, meanwhile, there's more news on the movie, but more specifically on the new movie. There was a logo reveal. I think there was a teaser trailer. I'm not too sure, but let me see if there might have been a teaser. I could be wrong, but is that the right one? No. 1 year ago. And then... Yeah, okay. So I don't think there's a official release just yet in the trailer. I mean, I could be wrong, but I can't really find it right now, so I'm just gonna go off of that assumption. So yeah, but regardless, with that being said, the logo is here. So, all right, man, we got a little teaser, little sample of what's to come.
Yeah.
From Lewis Tan anyway. That's how I got the tweet. Lewis Tan on his Twitter. Any thoughts or any comments on the MK stuff?
Where's the trailer?
Yeah, exactly. What's the trailer? Yeah, we're waiting for that.
And I guess like to me the Dragon logo
Oh yeah.
looks slender.
It does. I mean, it's just probably like the modern. It's just
Yeah, it's like a
modernized. Yeah.
Modernized, and I wish they left the eye, like see through, but I guess it'll be lost.
Mhm.
It'll be lost because of how too close it is on the head. Because like right, I'm share screening right now with Hawk. Everyone from my distance, how much is this? Like 3 feet away. That eye, it needed to be filled, or else it would be like lost because you wouldn't even know where it is. So I guess it is that good design choice to fill it in, so you can actually like identify.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The features.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at me critiquing. Shit.
The font maybe it could have been better, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it does the job.
If you want to talk about the font, the kerning between the logo and the K, it's off to me. You kind of see it, right? Like the kerning.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean,
see, you stop that. We're not in class anymore. But overall, I like it. It's a nice modernization of the old logo, because if we put it like side by side, it's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A homage.
Oh, page homage. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's still like, it's MK, right? I mean, but at the same time,
it's MK.
Yeah, it's not like a complete rip off or a copy and paste sort of thing. Like, but you still recognize it and think of, oh yeah, this is MK.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
this is MK. But again, I'm waiting for the trailer.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
To see how, how it'll play out.
Now,
but
okay.
Final note.
Yes.
Good luck to you, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch it. And if it does well, I want to kind of like suggest him for the next movie. Make a Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
Make Soul Calibur. Do it, Lewis. Make Soul Calibur. Don't let Mila Jokovich's husband touch Soul Calibur. You touch it.
Oh wow, people are already like making some edits on the logo and like some fan movie posters, which looks pretty cool. What's up, Zero?
That wasn't Sonya Blade.
Imagine Sonya Blade becoming a ninja.
I mean, not Sonya Blade. Frost.
Oh, Frost.
Same thing.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, imagine Sonya Blade becoming a ninja in the next MK game. That'd be kind of interesting.
I don't know. Do you want a lot of people to scream?
Well, people are gonna scream no matter what for whatever character they want. You know what I mean? Especially with Melina. Now they're complaining about Stryker. They're like, oh my god, all right, Ed Boon, you gotta put Stryker in there. Like, people, that's the next thing. Like, it never ends. It never ends until that character is
Ed Boon needs to call up get the shirt. Don't ask me for shit.
Oh yeah, the Harada shirt. Yeah.
Get Harada on the phone.
Order that shirt. Yeah, get that shirt for him. Yeah. Well, speaking of Harada, I mean, well, kind of Harada. Namco released a...
Is that Bloodborne?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Is that Bloodborne 2?
right now that was like my initial thought. I'm like, wait, did they actually did it? Did they
I
actually
know.
do
Like
it?
when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, it's Bloodborne. They actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
Those son of a bitches did it."
Right, but it was like a bit of like a psych or something. I don't know what their intention was, but it was cool.
I
Like
mean,
regardless. Oh wait, I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn off the sound. But it was a
Who
cool.
are these jokers?
Yeah, I know, right? And then yeah, he comes in with that awesome outfit. It looks really cool. I must say. Like I actually thought it was Young Sung. I'm like, oh, they actually put they put Young Sung, right? Because the way
Yeah,
he's the sword, yeah. But yeah, I think the voice or announcer said unknown soldier or something like that, or unknown warrior, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of it, it shows off who it actually was, which is kind of cool. Like I'm actually glad they did that.
Well,
Like if it was
yeah,
like another
I mean-
teaser for a teaser, it's like, oh come on, dude, like what?
I mean, like he was doing Yung Sung like moves, yeah.
I think so.
But
I have to look up on that.
to me, I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's like a descendant or
Mhm.
like how they tried to do it. I think it was 4 to have the not the patriarchs, but the students, because we had
Oh yeah,
Natsu,
5, right?
Yeah,
You mean
or
5? Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Taki, we got what's her name,
Natsu, yeah.
and
Like the
instead
next
of,
generation sort of thing,
yeah,
yeah.
the next gen, yeah.
hmm
And then instead of Keelik, we got the monkey kid.
Yeah, the monkey guy, yeah, monkey guy, and then what
And then for
I forget who-
Sophitia was her kids.
Yeah. It was God, what was his name? It started with a P, Patelikos or something like that. Petrolikos or something like that. And then the daughter was
Useless.
I mean, kind of forgettable if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I can remember Petrolikos better because he had not only his normal self, but he has the Alpha Petrolikos, which was basically the Setsuka clone, basically. Like he had the sword sheath and everything, and draws it out whenever he attacks, that sort of thing. But now,
Yeah.
funny enough, Setsuka's here. So yeah, with that though, they have all the characters for this season pass. So yeah. And then yeah, then like I said, by the end of it, they revealed who it actually was. Right? Yep, there you go.
It's Dio.
Yeah, it's me, Dio. It was me.
But I'm sorry, like that shot, I was like, Akira?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does look like Akira from Virtual Fighter.
Like, did they rip his face and just go like, here?
Yeah. I mean, different company, yeah, but it does by coincidence look very similar with Akira. But yeah, he's a classic character. He was from Soul Edge or Soul Calibur, like the very first Soul Calibur. He was the original Chinese broadsword user, and then he was replaced with Young Sung, or not Chinese, excuse me. He uses a Chinese sword, but it's a Korean style, right? So,
Hong.
yeah, Huang, or I think it's just a broadsword. I don't think it has or something tied to it. But anyway, he was the original broadsword user, right? And he was replaced by Young Sung, and then now he's back as some sort of
Back
secret
again.
blade master or something like that. So, you know, it's kind of cool.
Saying he's back.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
Yeah. And of course, there's more parts. Oh my god, the underboob. Jesus. And then there's the king costume for Astaroth, which is pretty sick.
Which kind of matches, because Astaroth is the only one I can just think of right off the bat that is a grappler.
Yeah, exactly. Zhanghua with Xiao Yu's costume. Mitsurugi with Paul, that's so funny. It does actually look like him. Like the face.
Well, I would think Paul would be more like towards a Maxi.
No, that's Law.
Or Forrest.
Forrest, yeah. Martial law, yeah. Martial law, Forrest law, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think that. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's what's his face?
That's Leroy's puppy.
Yeah, Leroy's dog. Yeah. Well, who's that for though? Who is that? What? Like, how do you get that? It's like, is that part of like someone's skin? Like, okay. Huh. Interesting.
It's Ivy's.
Ivy. Wait, who has a companion thing in Soul Calibur 6? I don't remember. Yeah, it's weird.
Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy. Yeah. And then there's the Soul Calibur 4 costume for Sung Mina, so that's cool. More episodes for some certain characters, I guess, and then a new stage, of course. That's cool. But that's part of the free content update, so that's actually kind of cool. And then if you want these parts, the Tekken parts, some of these other character creation parts, and of course Huang, it's part of the DLC, the paid DLC portion. And that's already out though. It came out the 2nd of December. But not only that, there's a big patch update once again with characters with new moves and all that stuff. So there's a lot of videos going around like, oh, who's the best, or this is new, or whatever. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool that Soul Calibur is still getting updates. I'm glad. And they didn't say, oh, this is the last DLC pack. So I think we can still have hope to see some more characters in there in the future update. Oh man, that'd be so weird though. I can see it both ways, I guess, because Kiryu does use weapons too. Like, he picks up like shit off the street and whack people with it.
Yeah, but didn't like the creator of Yakuza said that he doesn't want.
Yeah, he's hesitant
in these type of games because he doesn't want him to hit women.
Yeah, we talked about that previously. Yeah,
which I respect. So it's like, you know what, just don't let the guy do.
No, you just gotta give Kiryu a reason to fight anyone, male or female, right? So, like I said, like you got like Haruka or something. Like, they got like someone like her has to get kidnapped or get messed with, right, by one of the whatever character, right? Like, let's say in Tekken's case would be like who's the type to do that? Like, whatever villain character, right, fucks with Kiryu and Haruka. That would be a time for
Kazuya.
Yeah, maybe Kazuya, I don't know. But
Anna,
for example, for Kazuya, for example, that could happen. I mean, you never know. Who is there, like, anyone who's like known to kidnap people or kidnap kids in Tekken? I don't know. Like,
no, but in Soul Calibur, it could be what's her name? Tira.
Yeah, she's kind of like a bad guy. Yeah. I can see that.
She's kind of a
psychopath. She has multiple personalities, so I can see that. But if it were to happen, I'd rather see Majima in Soul Calibur because he's known to use the knife. So, like, he could be the knife user for Soul Calibur, right? Besides Taki or whatever. But
I can see Majima like running around. Where's Kiryu-chan?
Yeah, Kiryu-chan. Kiryu-chan.
Like, waving the knife.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say that they won't fit either, because like Yakuza itself is already like really wacky. So
it's called hokey.
Or hokey, yeah, whatever. Really, really goofy as well. So like, anything can happen in terms of like how these stories can connect. Like, Majima could be dreaming, or Kiryu could just happen to stumble upon this person or whatever. Like, in Kamurocho or something like that, and he wants revenge or he wants to rescue Haruka or something. I don't know. Whatever storyline. I think we've already talked about it. Yeah, I mean, let's wait on that. I don't want to put my hopes up too high, but it would be cool to see.
Kiryu is gonna teleport into the world of Monster Hunter, just like how Mila.
That one's gonna be really weird, but okay, all right.
He'll be like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah,
Caesar Rattle, the hell are you?
Yeah.
Punches it,
or picks up a giant rock and smashes it. I don't know.
And then you just see the admiral going like, that's illegal.
Yeah. All right. We can actually move on to something kind of unexpected, right? There was actually some news finally for KOF 15. So there is news that the first big reveal is going to happen early next year, January 7th of 2021. JST, of course. So that means it's probably likely January 6th for us, right? But not only for KOF 15, but also for the Season 3 pass for Samurai Showdown.
No, you're right. Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I mean, because Harumaru is also in Soul Calibur, so it's really funny.
So you're not wrong.
Not entirely wrong, but okay, all right. But anyway, so the first big reveal is going to happen that date. So for the SNK fans, they probably already have that marked down in the calendar, right? But they've already teased some info around the same time. I think there was some sort of trailer. Oh, okay, never mind. So there's some sort of like announcement video, right? I actually did not see this myself, but there's a lot of talking and not a whole lot of like, actual info. But Nebel broke it down pretty well as to what was actually announced. So Shun-A, who previously was in 14, is apparently going to be the main character for this story. So from here, he looks like he got beefed up. He's like more buff. He got some changes to his costume, right? I mean, he still wears the headphones and like the jacket cape thing, right? But we don't see his colors, so we don't really see what he really looks like in those terms. Because last one, he had no color scheme. It was like a mishmash. Like I don't know what is going on with that character. Let me look that up real quick to make a comparison. Well, not comparison, but like you kind of give you guys a reminder of what he looks like for those who are watching, right? What's a good picture? I guess that one, yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, it's very busy. Let's just say that much. It's very busy, right? But of course, with that said, we don't know what this one is like. Maybe it's more uniform, maybe less busy. I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. But I think it's interesting. He definitely looks older, right? He looks more beefy, like I said, more buff.
The word is called swole.
Swole? Yeah, swole. He still has the one pant leg kind of rolled up a little bit.
It's such a 90s thing.
I know, right? Or early 2000s, I want to say, too, because like I remember Tidus from Final Fantasy X doing that, too. He had like one short pant leg and then the other one's like longer, Such a 90s / early 2000s thing. So yeah, we have Shue, who again apparently is going to be the main character for the story here, right? Also, anyway, there's also one for Benimaru, right? Looks very, very Chinese this time around. Previously he just had like a small like tight shirt, I guess, to show off his like midriff, right? But now he's actually got it covered up, right, and looks a little more Chinese inspired. But But otherwise, it's more or less him, right? He's still got that long hairdo, the lightning bolts stuff going on. Relatively slim pants, the boots, you know what I mean? So more or less himself. So up next we have Kill, of course, the poster boy, I guess, essentially, but for King of Fighters.
The Queen of Fighters.
Queen of Fighters. He's more or less himself too, right? But he has, instead of like, you know, his school uniform or whatever, he has like a leather jacket.
He's a big boy now.
Yeah, he's definitely looking older. No beard though. But he's got the leather jacket, pants like jeans, looks like, leather boots or shoes. So yeah, they definitely look more mature, I guess. I don't know about Benimaru. He just looks definitely different, very different, right? Or noticeably different. But also, there's some other teasers. Leona is already confirmed, right? Kay is already confirmed as well. But they're just like kind of outlines, right? Yeah. So you can't really see what's going on with their costume. It's like a close up of their face. Yeah. So some teases, you know. But Leona's in there. She's like my second favorite female character. Kay looks cool too. You know, so more like himself with the shades. I hope King is back in there because that's like my favorite character or female character. I kind of have sort of an attachment for King. Like I like those kind of female characters or women. With like dress pants, dress or vest, right? Dress shirt, that sort of look. Especially from like, you know, yeah, the classic KOF games and also CVS2, that sort of deal, right? Any comments so far, Zawa? What do you think?
No, looks good.
Looks good so far. I mean, it looks promising, right? I mean, it seems like it's a pretty interesting direction right now. Initially, right? Just based off of these little concept arts. There are some little details from the tweet as well, from in the thread, same from Nebel, saying that yes, you know, Kyo, Benimaru, and Shuei will make their return. And as said before, Shuei is the lead protagonist of the story, and also has new moves. Okay, cool. Team composition will be different from KOF 14. So I guess what that means is, you know how like for the story of KOF, at least from 14 anyway, there are these like teams of three predetermined, right, for the sake of the story, like Team Mexico, Team Japan, Team whatever, right? I guess maybe some of the characters might be different, like there may be some switcheroos or just I don't know, someone swapped out for a new character or something like that. I don't know, or maybe like complete swaps with each other. I don't know. Maybe kind of interesting. But according to this, also, it's going to be the most ambitious KOF game according to date, according to SNK. Whatever that means, right? Like, is this going to have guest characters? Is this going to have like a more of like a actual like Marvel style type of game? I don't think so, but maybe like, I mean, just a classic format, you know, having pick three characters and then they take turns or whatever after one of them die or faint or whatever, get knocked out, right? Just like the classic SNK or classic KOF. I don't know. I mean, any predictions or anything like that that comes to mind?
They're all gonna die.
They're all it's Thanos gonna go in. I mean, yeah, it does say at most ambitious, so like Marvel, right? Like it's supposed to be the most ambitious crossover of all time, which is like absolutely not true, but okay. But like Thanos is gonna come in there, is gonna snap, and then like half the characters die, and then all right, there you go. That's the starting roster, and then the half the characters you gotta pay for.
they die, but they're actually teleported to Monster Hunter.
Why Monster Hunter?
Because it looks like everyone's gonna be teleported to Monster Hunter.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Milo's already in there. Like, I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, why not? Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryu's in there, Sakura's in there, Leon and Claire is in there. Is in Monster Hunter.
Yeah. All right. So, just wanted to make sure we got everything for KOF's news. So now we can move on to the random bits of news before we close shop here for today. So we have actually something for Fortnite, but this is
Fortnite.
Yep. This one was for Venom. This was several weeks back. I think he's already out, or he's not available now as we speak. He just ended or something like that for Venom. But yes, Venom was out for Fortnite. More Marvel stuff.
But why?
I don't know. Marvel, man. They got that Marvel license, man.
It's more like Fortnite has the money.
Well, I'm saying that they have the license. They're making use of that Marvel license really hard. And yes, they have the money. They're getting even more money.
Let me try to find that tweet that made me laugh about Venom being in Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
That made like I was at work and I laughed super loud.
All right, so sorry to interrupt, but question: can Venom make weapons out of his symbiotic skin?
I don't know. I don't play Fortnite.
No, I mean like in general, like with Venom's abilities, does he make weapons? Because I don't remember him doing that.
Technically, no.
Because someone pointed out like that's more like a Carnage thing.
Yeah, technically no.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's a video game.
Yeah, I mean,
you just gotta take your.
I guess he
your
can.
mind.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on the comics. I guess there's a lot of comics in general. Oh God. Oh wait, Kratos is here? I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, Kratos just got announced, and then apparently and the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, Mandalorian. I was just about to talk about that too. Mandalorian was
with the child.
Yeah, with the kid. Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, his name is.
I love it. Yeah.
His name is.
No, it's just, it's Dio because it's Yoda. It's Yoda backwards. Yoda, so Dio. Nah, that's not his name. It's definitely not his name. But thank you for the reminder. Actually, yeah, Mandalorian is also in Fortnite, but also yes, Kratos. I like this one's new to me. Kratos just got into the crossover, I guess.
But yeah, there you go. I found the tweet.
Oh, nice. Okay, hold on.
Because I just like the caption for it. I put it into cast hype thingy.
Oh,
just read the top.
Oh, is it cast? Oh, okay.
I know, but just read the top of the tweet. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, whoever made this was whoever made this was horny. Oh my God.
Like I was like this with my phone. It's like I'm sorry.
Are you into this?
Let's look at my tax returns, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, I'll take your word for it.
Just bust it out. Let's look at it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so yeah, there's quite a bit of skins during these past few weeks. We were discussing this earlier before we started recording. But yes, there is news regarding to HBO Max for movie news. So for the entire 2021 slate of films, the same day they hit theaters, they also will include it in video on demand. So for movies like Dune, Matrix 4, Mortal Kombat, Godzilla vs. Kong, Suicide Squad, the new one, Tom and Jerry, and many more. So those movies, including more, are going to be same release or same day, excuse me, as the movie releases, or theater releases. So you have the choice of either going to the theater or watch it at your home. So I hope they don't do the whole Disney thing, what they did, like, you know, oh yeah, charge this movie for like $30 or something like that. Because it looks like seems like they're going to, but I hope not. But I don't know. Maybe I might do that for just Godzilla because I really want to watch Godzilla vs. Kong.
Same.
Yeah, so I might do that, but I'll definitely like have other people see if like we want to like split it or not and just watch it, right? But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Any comments about that? Because I think you had quite at least some things to say about it, like earlier on. Like you want to like find a friend to. Yeah. Yeah.
But again, like it all depends on what shows and stuff you can watch on HBO Max, and then maybe that's like the selling point that I'll give a subscription for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it sucks because, like, okay, you know, if they are going to do the whole Disney thing, because not only you need HBO Max, but you also need to just pay up, like, what, $30 or whatever for the movie. It's like, ugh, but whatever. I mean, I'll pay, like, extra money just to, like, avoid having to go to the theater, like, right, just to, you know, be safe and stuff like that. But, of course, that all depends, like, you know, if I already get the vaccine or not, like, you know, I'm assuming that it comes out sometime next year, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if the situation calls for it, like if somehow the virus is still rampant, right? The whole situation is still red, right? Let's just say. Then you know, like I said, I'll be willing to spend money for Godzilla because I really want to watch it. But I think though this might be the selling point, like you said, like this might be the selling point to start subscribing to HBO Max. And if you want to do the yearly plan now, there is a deal available for a limited time by the end of December, I think. But if you do subscribe now, you're only going to be paying I forget like the exact percentage, but basically it's like $70 for the year. I don't know what the original price is or something like that. Or I think maybe the original price is 70, and then you'll get to see like how much you save once you actually like put it in your cart or whatever. I don't know, but I could be wrong. But either way, if you want to think of it like this way, like basically you're just paying for a video game with some DLC, right? With some DLC. But also, like, you can also think of it like, oh, I'm paying a price of a next-gen game. That's pretty much what it is. Like, so you can get to watch HBO Max for the entire year, you know, for that price. You can pay it monthly and cancel any time, right? I think it's like, what, $15 for each month? And if you want to think of it like this way, it pretty much is the same as paying a ticket for each month of a movie, but for, you know, this many movies and shows, that sort of thing. So if you want to think of it that way, it does help, right? You know, because I was paying like $23 a month to have the AMC membership, right? Where you can watch like this many movies this week, for a price of one. So that's a pretty good deal, right? If you're a big movie goer, right, back then. But you know, this is like a similar case. So yeah.
To say during these dark times.
Before these dark times, yeah. But
before the
So, did you have any other comment about the HBO Max?
No, I fucking regret not punching my friend in the face because he did have HBO Max, but this was like during, you know, Game of Thrones.
Right.
Game of Thrones ended. Whoosh.
Mhm.
Their subscriber count went like, woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now with this, maybe life starts anew.
Yeah, you know, we may see some people come back for HBO, and
Yeah, which again, it's like, hey, friend,
yeah,
get it back.
mm-hmm. And I think I already told you right during the beginning too, like Wonder Woman 84 may be the time when I burn my free trial for HBO Max. Yeah, that's when I will do that. But it all depends too. Like if I have to burn my free trial and then still pay for like pay more for for that movie, it's like then that may change my decision. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Alrighty. Next bit of news here, just real quick regarding the Call of Duty. Nuketown is back in the game.
Skip.
Yeah. Nuketown. I feel like Nuketown is like, okay, yeah, I can see why people really like this map. It's like one of those like small maps that it's all about like the chaos and whatever, right? It's like almost like Final Destination, almost like, right, for a Smash equivalent, but like or if you want another comparison for Call of Duty maps, Rust is another one where it's like small and chaotic, right? It's one of those maps, right? People love it. They want it back in other games, but in Black Ops terms, it's Nuketown, and they always have Nuketown ever since whatever, right? And yeah, it's already back in there, and there was a double XP weekend or something like that to go along with it, but I don't know what's going on now. But yeah, Nuketown is back in there again for yet another Black Ops game. So yeah. Next one up is news involving with Overcooked, and there's another like upgrade-ish sort of thing going on, I think. But yeah, Overcooked is now going to be available soonish.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah, for
I read the game title as something else.
Oh, okay.
I click on one of them.
Yeah.
Overcooked. I owe you can eat. I thought the fork was an I, and the knife is the
I all you can eat one. It looks like.
Or then the knife is the exclamation.
Yeah. That it could be too. Yeah.
I all you can. It's like what?
I all you can eat.
I owe you eat. Wait, I owe you eat can or something like.
Yeah, that's fun. That's actually really funny.
Because I was like blinking, like, am I reading that right?
Yeah, I was like going back and forth, so it might have not helped your reading. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. So Overcooked All You Can Eat Edition comes with both games. So I guess with Overcooked 1 and 2, right, and all the DLC that comes with it, and it's remastered or whatever, like HDified or 4Kified for PlayStation 5, and also of course Series X for Xbox. So that's cool. I don't know if there's an upgrade deal. I imagine it's not that much anyways. It's like a pretty low price game as is. So it's gonna come out for us anyway, for US, December 11th. And then Europe is like a little before, like 3 days before, and then Australia is the same as us. So yep, December 11th for us, right after Cyberpunk, and also the Game Awards. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, because Overcooked always never fails to like be on every system. So yeah, PlayStation 5 is gonna be on that checklist soon. There was a bit of Final Fantasy 14 news that I wanted to mention. Because I understand there's some sort of popularity for it. There's definitely a big appeal for it. Yeah. There is an announcement showcase in February 5th of 2021, 5:30 for Pacific time. So it's going to be broadcast with live interpretation from Japanese to English. And yep, so that's all the information we have for right now. But what do you think? I understand you were playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
a lot.
Just took a small break.
Yeah, taking a break. Yeah, but any comments of what you think is going to be announced there, or no idea yet?
I want to say a new class, but I kind of had the discussion with like Ender, Esfaka,
yeah,
and the rest of the crew, and I can understand with them, like, because I mentioned, like, when do you think the next class is gonna like show up, and they kind of like said maybe too soon yet, or we could get new classes, but it'll be just teasers for the next expansion. So maybe that might be it. Like, we're gonna see like teasers for the next expansion.
I see. So,
but more thinking of it now, we might not see any expansions until after FF16 is done, because mostly all the good writers for 14 are working on 16.
Yeah.
So, and I can wait.
That's fair. Yeah.
Unlike another game, Platinum Games.
Don't worry, dude. The Game Awards, man. That's what it's there for. It's definitely going to.
Oh shit.
You know what's funny?
If Bayonetta 3 is announced in some capacity during the VGAs, I'll go bottom this year.
You mentioned Bayonetta, right? I was gonna have this later a little bit, but
skip.
There's a skip. There is something for Bayonetta, right? But this is news for Wonderful 101, right? As it came out for, or it is coming out for the Switch, I think, right? There is a demo of sorts, the cadet demo, and including that is going to be like a new character, I guess, and that is featuring Bayonetta. So let me see. Hold on. Let me see if there's a YouTube link. Okay, no mind. So I guess we'll just play it from here. What sound? Free demo!
Wonderful 100. Deploy and eliminate those enemy forces on the double.
Team, unite up!
Roger.
Wonderful One from the Los Angeles field office, also known as Wonder Blue.
Unite Morph already!
Right. Unite Hand!
Unite Sword! Ha!
I totally forget how kooky and goofy this whole game is. But it's like kind of reminiscent with Beautiful Joe.
What's that?
Oh. Look at that. Wonder Bayonetta. That was like a little teaser. Like, okay. It was so quick. You're like not looking. Damn. Bayonetta got into Wonderful 101 before before Bayonetta 3 ever was announced the second time.
You done? Sorry, I was just reading my Godzilla Bible.
So yeah, I guess you gotta unlock it with a code or something. Wonderful codes. Oh, there's even what's his name? Oh, there's Gene, right? Or John? Is it Gene or John? Anyway,
John.
Right.
And Rohan.
Rohan?
Rodan.
Rodan. Right. Because yeah, it's the way it's spelled. It's kind of weird. Anyway, Bayonetta characters, man. All hidden hidden characters with wonderful codes. That's what it says. So, version 103 patch is out now. Yeah, I forget if the game is out now for Switch. Swatch. You're still rating. I mean, we're kind of done. Man, you've been waiting for Bayonetta 3 for so long to be announced more. But I know, I understand. I know that pain. I kind of know that pain.
You don't know my pain.
But yeah, so that's happening or happened. But all right, so now we can kind of rewind a little bit. Quick bit of news regarding with Yakuza. So all the series of Yakuza, everything combined, has sold 14 million units around the world, which is actually you know, pretty good considering how old these games are and like how niche the game was. But now, thanks to couple of things that set off this spark, including you know, Best Friends playing Yakuza 0. They pretty much showed off how, you know, cool these games are. Like, it's, you know, again, like it goes back to striking down Hutchinson's whole thing about you know, streamers and games and stuff like that. Like, it's these things are so valuable, right? And thanks to that, in this case with YouTube, right? In this case, you know, with Yakuza, that it's taking them this far to 14 million units sold, right? So, this includes the sales from the original Yakuza release from 2005 all the way up to Yakuza Like a Dragon, Western release this year. It's incredible to see this series grow from a niche following to a more renowned franchise. Yeah, within Sega anyway. Really cool. You know, I am happy to say that I'm a fan myself, thanks to, you know, Best Friends Play. You know, I played a good number of those games so far. Have not finished 0, which I really should sometime, but I really need to work on 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, definitely need to do that. But you know, currently I am playing Yakuza Like a Dragon right now, and that's been really fun, despite, you know, the whole turn-based thing, right? Which, you know, at first was like, what? Like, why would they do that? But it works. It's great. And plus, you have new characters, so it's like a, you know, fresh, almost like a more fresh take on it, right? I mean, it still has the same or similar story beats that you expect from Yakuza, but it's still very engaging with the story and also the characters, and also, of course, the gameplay side of things. So, so really happy to see that. Really cool. That Yakuza series has gone this far. You know, it's like, imagine like your favorite series, right? Or just a series that you knew that was very niche back then, and then now it's like it's blown up to this sort of scale. Like, very cool thing. Glad to see that these Japanese games and such have gotten this much traction, right? With this whole second sort of renaissance of Japanese games, you know. Final Fantasy VII sort of did that first, right? That was like the first wave, and then it was like Yakuza 0, and then Persona 5, and then might have been like one of the Xenoblade games, right? With Pyra, right? That kind of broke down the barrier even further, right? I forget which exact game did that, but anywho, so yeah, really happy to see that. So really awesome. Next one up, there's also another update, but this time it's for the Nintendo Switch itself. I don't know if you've caught wind of this, Zawa, but you can now upload your screenshots to your smartphone, right? For example, and then also like your video clips, right? You can scan with your QR code, and that's how you like get the download on things from your Switch to your phone, for example. And then they also has some sort of like functionality added in there where it says on your Switch profile page now displays overall trends from your friends list. So I guess like it'll show you like what games are being played most from your based off of your friends list. So that's kind of neat, I guess. You can also find the latest news and offers about Nintendo Switch Online from a new option in the home menu. And then I think there's some other minuscule improvements, but those are the biggest ones, I guess, from Nintendo America itself. So yeah. Let's see. So I guess that's pretty much it on that. So any comments?
Nope. Okay, back to reading.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see here. If there's any other features that are worth mentioning. Oh yeah, there's more icons, more user icons for your profile, right? I think that is mostly from the Super Mario stuff, commemorating the 35th anniversary, right? So more Mario stuff. Some more Mario stuff, yeah. I guess you can like change what's being prioritized for downloads. It says here users can now select what download to prioritize when there are multiple downloads.
So I can finally download my OnlyFans videos first over other stuff for my Switch.
You can do that on the Switch, my man.
You don't know that yet.
I don't know if you can do that on the Switch yet. Oh, and then also there is a new feature that automatically downloads backed up save data that was added to the save data cloud. So I think that's a pretty worthy feature. Finally being added. For
You mean that wasn't already in it before? What?
It should have been in there. But I guess not. All right, let's change things a little bit for a moment and talk about some My Hero Academia stuff for anime news. So there was a little teaser or announcement about a new movie coming for My Hero Academia. But now they have showed it even more with this little visual right here. So teasing it a little more. All we see is Bakugo, Midoriya, and I forget his last name. But
Dumbass.
The Flame Ice Boy. But yeah, him.
Yeah. So the three poster child for
for what?
Nothing.
What?
Where's my boys? Fucking where's Koji? Where's Fumikage? Come on.
Yeah, they're very side character material, man. Unfortunately, I like what's that guy's name? Was it Tanky or Tenko or something like that? The fast dude. He's at the engine and everything.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's my boyfriend's one.
His superhero name or whatever is like Inagram or something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Anyway, he's also kind of like a side character, even though they kind of treat him like a main character, but he's side.
Yeah, but that was like the earlier like seasons, and
yeah,
all of
when
a sudden it's like that.
yeah, when his brother got hurt or something like that, he was like the main part of that saga, and then now he's like a side character. It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
It's like your story arc is done. Okay, thanks, bye.
Mm-hmm. What was that villain's name? Oh man, he's like that anti-hero. He like controls people's blood or whatever. I forget his name. Where's my phone? God damn it.
Where's your phone? You're on a PC.
Alright, fine. I'll do it from here, I guess. Anyway. Oh, whoops, wrong keyboard. All right.
Were you typing on your Mac?
Yes, I'm typing on my Mac. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, his name is Tenya. There you go. That's his name first off. But the villain's name.
Not sorry, kids.
The villain's name. Oh wow, he's like buried under all the new villains. Ugh.
See, he doesn't have. He's not significant enough anymore.
Oh, I guess he's a okay. Yeah, I guess he's a vigilante. That's why. Yeah. Stain. There you go. God, it's such a Stein. Yeah, Stain. Yeah, when Stain was around, yeah, Tenya was like he's like the main character for it, and I thought he was gonna be like a main character for the rest, or one of the main characters, like Ochako and stuff, like for the rest of the
part of the main character squad, but nope.
Yeah, there's such a like big focus on Midoriya, Fire Iceman, and Bakugo, right?
Yep.
Especially like during the the last movie was all about Midoriya and Bakugo, but Todoroki, there you go. That's the dude's name on the right. There's a lot of characters, man, that been popping left and right, so that's why it's been kind of hard to keep up. Especially in the manga, holy crap, it's been so nutty. But yeah, anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, there's a third movie coming out with this visual being teasing the whole thing, and the visual says he will meet the Three Musketeers. So that's the only info that we got, I guess, from just based off of the visual. So who's he? Is that Midoriya? Is it like a new character meeting these three, or is it like a completely new set of characters, right? For the Three Musketeers? I don't know. Any comments? I know you said something about Fumikage. Unfortunately, that's not probably a. Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah. Side character stuff. I'm sorry.
No. My boys don't get enough screen time.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, pretty much. Oops, I clicked on that by accident because docket can be a little weird. There were rumors regarding to Hideo Kojima developing a Silent Hills game for PlayStation 5, right? But it seems like now, I don't know where. It's like a word of mouth, right? Someone said that it's pretty much debunked, right? And this rumor, right? The rumor here was that it was going to be revealed during the Game Awards, right? But of course, if you really think about it, it's like it doesn't make sense because Konami and Kojima had a really big fallout, right? So it's like, I mean, at the same time though, yeah, I mean, Silent Hill, that was gonna be like a big project for Kojima, and maybe Kojima does still want to work on it. I don't know, and playing devil's advocate, I guess, like. Maybe Konami might have been sympathetic for once, and they were just like, all right, you can go ahead and, work on this project, right? Revive this project just for the sake of it, right? To be done for the people.
But they ain't gonna do that.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. At the end of the day, it makes no sense. Like, because there's such a big fallout. That whole situation was really rough. Right. And it's all fun. It's funny because, like, yeah, because during the Game Awards, which, yes, it's coming up, Hideo Kojima was not allowed to be there on behalf of Konami, even though he made the games that were presented at, at the Game Awards at the time. I think it was Phantom Pain at the time, right? Or whatever. He wasn't allowed to be there, even though he was like he directed the game. So he should have been the one to accept the award, but Konami was like, nope, you're not allowed there because whatever. And Keighley did not like that. Ever since then, Keighley and Kojima have been real buddy-buddy for some reason, but that was pretty much where it started. But yeah, that's really the point where the whole situation really escalated for Konami and Kojima. So like, with all that in mind, it's like, how would that make sense for Kojima to be able to go back and develop Silent Hills? I'm pretty sure like he wants to do something else now, right, with his own studio. I'm sure he has his own project reportedly with Junji Ito. Like, there's been talk about that, like him making a horror game with Junji Ito and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Now, those are still sort of rumors and stuff like that too, right? That's like the word on the street back then. I don't know what's happening now, but yeah. Point being, though, I don't think he's gonna go back to Silent Hill, unfortunately. As much as there was a lot of potential to be like the greatest horror game of the last decade, right? Or this early decade, depending on when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it was such a good build-up. It was a good start, and that was all shot down because of something happening between Kojima and Konami. So, as much as I would like to see something like that happen, it's not. It's not. Like, that's just from the sort of desire of people wanting to have that happen, right? So
yeah, that ship, I'm so sorry, sailed.
Yeah, that ship has sailed. Yep, that's definitely a great way to put it. All right, we can now move on to something that's actually true for this last one. For Genshin news, Genshin Impact has been announced to be named Android Game of the Year by Google. Right? Not only that, it was also announced Game of the Year for the App Store. This was also announced officially from Genshin Impact's Twitter account as well. So there's an image right there with Apple sending them the sort of commemoration and stuff like that. Congratulations and all that stuff with Tim Cook's signature, I guess. And the plaque for it for Game of the Year of 2020. So yeah, I mean, congrats for Genshin Impact, right? Like, great game and all, but there, like a number of gacha games, it does have some questionable monetization, right? But
yeah,
aside from that, credit where it's due. Like, the game is really fun for a free to play game, and I've been trying to play it every day, and not to mention I've been trying to gather gems to summon Zhongli, but it hasn't happened just yet. I got Diluc, but not the Geo guy,
But you say fun. I'm staring at my boyfriend who in total dropped $400.
Oh my!
And I mean, I'm proud of him. He mostly got every character except for these two. I don't know who they are.
I mean, how can you say you're proud of him? He brought ball.
It's like, I'm proud of you that you're owning up to your mistakes, because he did tell me. And these are the only two that he's missing. I put in Chatcast.
Oh,
I don't know who they are, but he said
so he's missing Jean and catching.
Because he said he's missing Virgil and Gene.
Yeah. Because catching has a ultimate that looks like Virgil's like attack or something like that. Gene is like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I feel like Gene is like the rarest of the 5 stars, at least within my circle. Anyway, I don't have Gene. None of the guys have Gene, right? I only know one other person who has Gene, and then there's like a couple of YouTubers that wanted Gene but didn't get Gene for a very long time, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, is she I don't know. Do a lot of people have Gene?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want into this game.
Yeah. I know. I understand. But what?
Let's look at all my apps of games. You see that shit?
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Some of them already have my wallet. Give you like a taste of the top 4.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? You see that fucking Final Fantasy? Teppen, Dokkan. This bitch called Fate Go.
Fate Go, yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I pulled my fucking guys. So now I can just say, okay, I'm done.
You got Lu Bu, right, or whatever his name is. Was it Lu Bu or is it someone else? The berserker that's.
Oh,
that's not Blue Boo. Lu Bu is already like a 3-star. Sorry. That one dude.
Okay, let me go check.
Yeah, you gotta bring it up. So while he's bringing it up, congrats to Genshin Impact and MiHoYo, of course, for getting Game of the Year for the app, the mobile side of things, straight from the App Store and the Google and from Google. That's pretty sick. Good accomplishment. I just hope to see this game continually getting updated and fixed and all that stuff. And yeah, so
fixed.
Did you find it?
Hold on. Formation, Spirit Origin list. Oh, I still need to level him up. Hello, where are you?
Yeah, considering that Genshin Impact was competing against other like mobile games, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment, Now, when it comes to money alone, that's a whole nother story. But anyway,
Shangyu.
What's that?
Shangyu.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Look at that. Demon Horse.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Demon Horse.
Demon Horseman, yeah.
I just need to whatchamacall, ascend him one more time.
Yeah.
And also, where is she? The one servant I did not want in this game.
Oh, Mei Ren or something like that?
Anyone want her?
I want her. I want her. You have MP5 her, man. Like, you have her MP5. That's so crazy.
I know. That's why, like, she juked me so many times to just get him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Mothman, yeah. What's his name?
Queen Shi Huang.
Oh, Chi. Is it Chu Shi Hong or something like that? Anyway, the Mothman.
Actually, he's a peacock, but
is he a peacock? Oh, I thought he was a butterfly or Mothman. Oh, okay.
His noble phantasm has the peacock feathers.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a butterfly man or Mothman, whatever. So, that guy, yeah. I managed to get him in 110 roll.
No, but him.
Oh yeah, Ivan.
The
terrible, yeah. So yeah, I got him in not Ivan, but that the ruler peacock guy in 110 roll, and then when I was burning my tickets, I got Jean, which was like, yeah, funny because it's another ruler. When I saw that gold ruler icon pop up, I was like, did I get him? And then no, it was Jean. So
I still don't know why I got her. I didn't even want her.
But you rolled for it. I mean,
I just wanted to roll for the lulls, and then the game was like,
for the memes, yeah.
And the game was like, here you go, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
I made a mistake.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, and then I don't know, for some reason with games now, when you unlock new things that you didn't want to, I turn into Anakin. What have I done?
Yeah. What was the damage report? How many 10 rolls did you do?
Okay, in total, I had 460.
Okay.
And then I had to buy $80 worth.
Oh, okay.
So how much is that? Shit. So keep that in mind, kids. 460 plus 167.
Yes.
167. So I had 627, but I did some quests to make it to 630. Gotta keep it good. And then I had 10 tickets. And then I have 128 left. Don't know how I got that number.
Holy, that's a lot. What?
So I did 499. So I used 499 coins, and it takes like what, 30? 30 a pull, right?
Yes, yeah, 30 to pull.
So I did 16 pulls.
Jeez Louise.
Hey, that's not whaling. You want to go to whale?
But compared to me, yeah, okay, yeah, like you had to whale a little more just to get them.
Hey, Ender, what's your damage report?
Yeah, well, Ender's not doing it, but what was I gonna say?
And I don't think Keter's became a free to play.
Oh, did he get? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't blame him.
Hi, Keters.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout outs
to
Keters.
Oh, you want to pull? You want to pull?
So after that initial 10 roll I did, I actually did I think like one or two more. Now I have 150 left. I originally had 230. Now I have 150 left. Pretty much. So
what's funny is that when you showed that, I was like about to head into the shower. And then I just sat on my toilet going like,
oh, you were pulling on the toilet? Oh my god, dude.
Come on. And what was more worse, I had my speaker synced to my phone, so the whole house was able to hear like the summoning sound.
Oh my god, that shit is loud too.
And
yeah.
And then my mom was like, "What are you doing there?" Summoning a peacock.
I think she took that a very wrong way.
Like, what? It's like, I'm summoning a peacock man.
Wow. I don't blame your mom for that. Well, all right, before we ramble on a little too much, I wanted to point out this part of the award, I guess, given to Genshin Impact, right? So the little letter it says, right, that came with it, says, every year the App Store celebrates exceptional apps that improve people's lives.
How does a gacha game improve people's lives?
Like, what?
Like, carefully, just explain carefully.
These apps showcase the highest levels of quality, innovation, and impact. Well, that's true. Impact, that's true.
Yeah, it's called We Got You, bitch.
We got your wallet, bitch. Apple is proud to recognize your app this year. Thank you for making a dent in the universe in 2020. Wow.
Wait.
Who wrote this?
Oh yeah, make a dent. Yeah, it's called Goodbye Money.
Yeah, make a dent in your account. more like a fucking big ass hole, like the Titanic. Oh man, who wrote this? Like seriously,
Idiots.
Oh man, can you get more funny than that for in this context? Oh my goodness. All right, well, on that note, that is how we end the show for our episode 122. Unless you have something to throw in before we sign off. Or are we good?
Don't do gotcha pools, kids. It fucks you up.
It definitely
mentally, financially. Just don't do it.
You say that as we still gotcha pool, but we do it responsibly.
I say that while I'm still pulling.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Just one more pull.
All right. You say you say that as you said you spend $80 just to get more gems or quartz.
I know my limits, and I get paid today. So it.
Oh my god!
Wait, where's that emote? Where's that emote?
I mean, I've had my day. I've had my fair share. That's my emote. What? Let me see.
Smart Hulk.
Oh yeah, the GIF of Hulk. Yeah.
Absolute win.
Yep, absolute win. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that I remember that GIF. People can probably imagine that in their head right now as we said it. Alrighty.
Well, time travel. It's like no, that's not how
absolute
it works.
Win. Huh? Well,
it's like a win for who?
Yeah.
Obviously not us.
Yeah. It's the win for the company, right? Fucking Type Moon and also in this case, MiHoYo.
Yep.
Yeah. We've already know what kind of impact it has left and also a dent in someone's life in 2020. Totally not MTash. All right. On that note, that's how we end it. And thank you guys so much. So Zawa will be on this trip. So hope you have a safe trip, Zawa, and wish Zawa a happy, safe flight. And I know that's like a hard thing to think about in the situation like this, but you know, you do what you gotta do to visit family, you know, and all that stuff. So, yep. Wish him.
If you see on my Twitter that I became single, just blame the Monster Hunter movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's also when it's coming out around that time too. Yeah.
Yeah, just blame the Monster Hunter movie. He really doesn't want to watch it.
All right.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I can't.
So good.
It's got such promise, right?
The story's there.
Yeah.
The acting is superb.
Oh man.
On my ass about it.
All right, and then by the time we're back, we will definitely be able to talk about our thoughts about the Game Awards and whatever reveals happen, right? So yeah, and probably whatever comes out after, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be still stuff to talk about. So probably that's gonna be the last one of the year, right?
Maybe.
I think maybe. Oh no, unless we really want to do it on like the 30th or something, but I don't know. We'll
do it.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Well. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye. Have a good one.
Want to say something? No.